Hello, so today I'm gonna create a cracking peeling skill effect on this lady right here. So what you wanna do is you wanna find a similar picture that is very good that has very good resolution, like this one. And once that is done, you wanna find a pattern, cracking pattern. So what I did is that I googled cracking paint. Once you find your picture, by the way, you're gonna drag it on top of this, on top of your woman picture, or my woman picture. And if this appears, that is totally okay. Just click convert. I'm gonna wait for it to load a little bit. And there it is. So before starting anything, you're gonna want to make sure that both of these layers have an alpha channel, like this one has already one, so that's okay. And how you do that is that you right click on the layer and then you click add alpha channel. And now I'm gonna try and rotate this pattern right here so it gets most of her face. You can see here that her forehead is being left out, and we don't want that. So we're gonna click on the rotate tool and click on your pattern. And right here, what I want is for this pattern to maybe rotate about 90 degrees angle so it gets all of her face. So where it says angle, I'm gonna write 90 and then click rotate, and there it is. Now I'm gonna move this pattern so it covers everything. Right. So I'm gonna let that charge for a little bit. Okay, so now we have our pattern in the right position. Now we're gonna go with this layer here, click. We're gonna go with a mode and select the drop down menu and click on multiply. And what that is gonna do is gonna make the picture transparent. So we're gonna be able to see the face of the girl underneath. And that's about right. So now there's two options to continue with. Either you can come here and select the girl photo and click on select by color and get rid of all this that is like outside of the face by just simply clicking here, clicking the pattern that is outside of the face, and then going back to the pattern layer and clicking delete on your keyboard. But for some reason that doesn't seem to work on my on my computer, so I'm just gonna skip that step and gonna erase it manually. But first, before we do that, I don't know if you see this, but this layer right here is a little bit darker than her face, and that makes her skin color a little bit darker. So what I want is to bring out the colors of her face more, so it makes her more realistic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here where it says colors. I'm gonna select that and go to where it says curves. I'm gonna click on that, and what we want is to move this a little bit to the left, not too much because then it won't look realistic. And that will do it. And click OK. So it looks like I made a small mistake before, but that's okay. You can simply get rid of it by pressing Command C on your keyboard. And what the mistake that I made is that I went to the I had pressed the layer with that had the photo of the girl, and what I meant to do, I didn't want to make the girl look clear. What I wanted to make was this more transparent, if you wanted to say it like that. So after pressing Command and C on your keyboard, we're gonna press the right layer, which is the texture layer, and we're gonna go to colors and also press curves again. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Move it to the left, not too much because we want it to look realistic, and that will get rid of all the shadow. As you can see, it's starting to show here. See how her skin is clear in that, in just this portion here where the pattern is. When that is done, you can press OK. So now we proceed to delete all of the extra pattern. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select the eraser tool. We're gonna select the 0.75 hardness, and then I'm gonna come here and increase the size to about maybe yeah, it's kind of too little, so I'll go with 200 maybe. Too little. Yeah, so that seems fine. Once that is done, I'm gonna come here, and if you need to zoom in a little bit, you can simply just click this icon right here and zoom in. But I'm gonna go ahead and start erasing all of the extra pattern that I don't want. So like maybe this that is in that hair right here. This, her hand as well. You don't want the pattern on her hands, neither on the neck. So yes, this seems good. Now to get rid of the pattern that is like on the eyes and on the mouth, I'm gonna use the zoom tool. I'm gonna zoom in, and then I'm gonna go back and press my eraser tool, and I'm gonna make it smaller because I want to be precise. And I'm gonna get rid of these cracks right here, because cracks in the eyes don't look realistic. Maybe here on the eyebrows as well. So here. Also try and see if you missed anything. Try to make it, so see here I missed some of the cracks that were into the hand. Then the lips. You gotta erase the cracks that are on the lips. Maybe I'll erase this part right here. It doesn't seem too realistic for me. And I'll go around the hairline again just to make sure there are any cracks left. Okay. And once you're done, you can even magnify it, and so do this and try to like get rid of this dot here. So like this. And there you go. So there it is, your picture with cracked skin.